Mr. Speaker, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity to respond to the allegations that were made in the last sitting. And Mr. Speaker, I seek your indulgence that I relax my mask because I need to talk freely. And Mr. Speaker, as I rise, Mr. Speaker, please stop making noise, members. Give me time to respond because I also gave you time to accuse me.
No, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, who did you are not, who could you are not authority or capacity to give anybody time.
All right. Mr. Speaker, I received your summons, and you know very much that I respect you in terms of the person, your person, and I also respect the chair and the speaker of this house. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I actually suspended a lot of constituency business to come and respond and to show respect to your summons, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, from the onset, I want this house and even the chair to know that I take this house very seriously. I take Mr. Speaker very seriously, and I'm sure I am on record, even giving, even saying on this, on the floor of this house, that among the people I look up to, one of them is none other than J.B. MUTURI, in terms of experience, in terms of years, and therefore, Mr. Speaker, anything that I could say, and especially referring to the chair, Mr. Speaker, I will not be referring to you as a person. Mr. Speaker, I could term myself as a youthful member of parliament. And Mr. Speaker, like many other young people out there, many of us look for opportunities and actually aspire to come to this August House. And the expectations out there for this House, Mr. Speaker, are enormous. And when I was a bit younger, and I could watch the debates from other prominent members of parliament who have been in this House before, Mr. Speaker, I could see dignified people conducting themselves in a very dignified manner. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I would want to give my response in a forthright manner without holding anything back. Mr. Speaker, for a country to start, and for a nation, and especially a modern nation to start, I believe that there are three prerequisites. Number one is to have a strong state. Mr. Speaker, number two is to have the rule of law. And number three, to have accountability.
Now, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro.
Yes.
Please. You know, if we were in the usual meetings out there, we can have all the time to listen to this diatribe. But if it's possible, just for members claim that you used, you refer to them as con men, I don't know, things like those. Those are the only things, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. If you didn't say it, just like the Honorable Kuri has just said, if you didn't, you didn't. And you can state so that we...
Mr. Speaker, I believe this is a very weighty matter. And as I have said,
now you respond. Did you utter those stated once, or did you not?
Mr. Speaker, I don't think, because I've gone through the standing orders, and I don't think anyone has got powers to dictate to me how to respond to these summons.
Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, you will either respond or not. You are not coming here to lecture people on the attributes of democracy, rule of law, and others. You are expected to everybody here is expected to know that. So just
Mr. Speaker, forgive me.
If you did not make those allegations, Ndindi Nyoro, I mean, you just say so.
Mr. Speaker, forgive me, because this is my way of responding, and I will be very brief indeed. But it is important for me to give a brief background, Mr. Speaker.
Did you or did you not?
Do what?
utter those allegations, alleged ones?
I am saying I am in the process of answering you. Mr. Speaker, if there was a no or a yes answer, then a response would have been written for me to come and read. So I should be given time to respect in the best way.
Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, I will order that you resume your seats. I will not allow you to come here and tell people stories which have no bearing. It is irrelevant, tediously so. Yeah? It is irrelevant. You either Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, you either said utter those ones or you did not. If you said yes or no and then continue to give the background, people would understand. But now you are giving us stories about what may have been written by Endman book. Yeah. So Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, this is an opportunity for you to you just tell us what happened.